Hello, this is Clemmy Games and welcome to a first look at Twist of Destiny, a turn-based RPG with really bizarre and weird characters and enemies in a good way, developed by Oneshark and released into Steam Early Access in April 2017. For disclosure, I received this game for free. I have covered the developer's previous game on this channel in Chicken Assassin Master of Humiliation, which was a clicker or incremental game. Twist of Destiny changes the gameplay up into a turn-based RPG, but does share similar UI and art assets from the previous game. What I do like about this is that I do have a spot in my heart for games in different genres from the same developer which share a common thread amongst them, such as developer Image and Form with SteamWorld Dig and SteamWorld Heist, or developer Ludosity with the Itodio games and Card City Knights. In a similar fashion, the visual style and look of Chicken Assassin and Twist of Destiny are the same, sharing the bizarre and fantastic art which I really like. In this game, you play as an adventurer seeking fame and fortune, and stumble upon a town at the outset. You are then given the responsibilities of helping the various villagers, such as to retrieve the woodsman's axe, or together catch up for another townsperson. On the very first assignment and the very first area that you enter, you encounter what might be the signature enemy of the game in the tomato or the tomato, whatever floats your boat, and the player will then come to realize that this is not your typical fantasy RPG. I love the first battle encounter in games since it gives you a feel of what to expect moving forward. Of course, we have the most recognizable slime type enemy in most fantasy RPGs, but a tomato? That is bold. Furthermore, I love the design of the creature, especially with its toothy grin, which makes it both cute and terrifying. To expand upon this, enemies that I have encountered in the first hour or so of gameplay include mushroom-wielding bugs, various variants of the tomato, including armored, sheep-riding, and boss shaman versions, a cute enemy based on beets, frogs, and even a giant cat. I simply love the variety here, and I can't wait to see more weird and wonderful enemy designs. Battles take place in a turn-based format, exactly the same as all JRPGs. You have the option to attack or to use a skill, with skills being limited by mana. Each battle comprises of a number of waves, with each wave having a couple of enemies which can attack you from both sides in a pincer-like manner. During battle, there is no automatic recovery of health or mana unless a character levels up, but if your characters survive through all waves of a battle, health and mana are automatically restored. This aspect made the game a little convenient to play since you did not have to worry about managing party HP or MP in between battles. However, character level ups are rather mundane since there's no exciting flair or really anything much to them. Your character gains some stats and that is about it. That being said, being in early access, some features of the game are missing, such as passive skills, and I do hope to see stat and skill points which the player can distribute, allowing us to customize our characters and parties. Of course, enemies are only one half of the variety in the game, with the other half comprising of NPCs. In the first town, the variety here is pretty standard, with your run-of-the-mill villagers such as the apple-collecting old lady, the little boy who enjoys fishing, the lumberjack, the cobbler with the mustache, and a curiously coloured sorceress. After a couple of objectives have been completed for the townsfolk, the sorceress Zakira will actually join your party, which was a welcomed addition, since that meant extra damage. Her meteorite spell was also really useful, since it damaged all enemies on one side of the battlefield as well. On the Steam store page, its description says that you can have a party of up to 4 members, and I do look forward to getting more. However, as you move on to the second town, things start to get weird. We have potato people, a giant rat, a pervy pirate, some mermaids, a talking pig in a sailor uniform, a fox which looks like it's on vacation, a droid, a computer, and even a bounty hunter type character lugging along a blindfolded tomato Michonne style. I'm really amazed at how this disparate cast of characters is assembled and thrown together, and while it does seem to be a little haphazard, I do commend the developer for trying out something like this. While the quests here are pretty mundane for the most part, comprising mostly of fetch quests. There are some unique and kind of disturbing ones. For example, one which stands out in my mind is upon talking to the giant rat and helping him with some preliminary objectives, he opens up about his tragic tale of loss since his family members got eaten by his mortal enemy. This, of course, is the giant koi fish cat. And upon reflection, it is a little unnerving to exist in a world in which your family members or friends can be eaten by some other species. Overall, I do think that Twist of Destiny has plenty of potential, and I do look forward to its final release. While it is a little rough around the edges with missing features, for the most part, the game is in a functional state without glaring bugs or crashes. If you are sick of the typical fantasy world with dwarves and elves and slimes, do definitely keep an eye on this one. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.